Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to show a little love, not so much to the Monster Inoue, but his brother. His brother who, his brother Takuma Inoue. Most people don't even know he has a brother, but I know he has a brother, and I've talked about him I think once, maybe twice in the past at most, but no more than twice. But I had a chance to watch him fight. His most recent fight, he fought, very very tough, durable guy in the Gakuya Fudohashi. Very very tough, durable fighter. The guy was 28 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws coming into the fight. And mind you, this was a one-sided fight. Don't get it twisted, but if this makes any sense, the Takashi Inoue, or Takuma Inoue, I should say, Takuma Inoue Fudohashi fight was probably the most entertaining one-sided fight I've ever seen. It's up there. It's up there because, you had a guy in Fudohashi who was very game, coming forward, throwing big punches when Inoue stopped moving and allowed him to set his feet and plant and throw those big power shots. But then it was like, man, Takuma Inoue don't really have the power of his brother, but because he only has like 3 knockouts in 19 fights. But what Takuma Inoue does have is sharpness. What he does have is a lot of creativity, and what he does have is a willingness to double up and triple up on certain punches, right? So one of the punches that he kept throwing in this fight, and I kid you not, I don't think I've ever seen this many uppercuts landed, but he kept throwing these like double uppercuts, triple uppercuts, running in Fudohashi to these triple uppercuts, and it was something to watch. It was a really, really encouraging performance. I hadn't seen Takuma Inoue fight since he lost that very, very competitive fight a couple years ago with Nordine Bali, which, some of the judges I thought had that fight kind of wide. I thought it was a lot closer than the scorecards indicated. I even thought he had a case to win. I thought it was a very, very close fight. That's my opinion, though. But anyway, Nordine Bali, WBC champion. Guy was undefeated at the time. After that fight, he fought Donaire, and Donaire stopped him. But the fact that Takuma Inoue competed with him and had and despite not having power, it shows you the kind of craft and ring intelligence he has. And since that fight, he's left the 118-pound division behind, and now he's at 122. And I gotta tell you this, man, he looked this fight with Fudohashi was his second fight at 122, and in this fight, they fought for the WBO the Asian Pacific title. Very very good regional belt to win if you're an Asian fighter, Japanese super bantamweight title. So yeah, and then the same thing goes for like the OBPF title. I think he won that as well, his last fight. But anyway, Takuma Inoue looked fresher. He looked like he had more energy. He looked like he was just a fighter that was more comfortable. I didn't really see much of a difference as far as like his punching power, but I saw a difference as far as his energy, and he was able to do the rounds that he won. The rounds that he won big against Ubali. He was able to do what he did in those rounds for a prolonged period of time in this fight. And I think 122 is a good move for him. And I think with his skills, his IQ, and his ring intelligence, he's going to give himself a chance to be a player in this division. Right now on BoxRec, and I know BoxRec rankings are always different than the sanctioning body rankings, but it's crazy because he's not ranked in any of the governing organizations' rankings. I'll check again to be sure, but I checked last time and he wasn't even ranked. But he's ranked number 9 out of all super bantamweights in the world on BoxRec. So he's looked at to be something on BoxRec. Now, I stand corrected, all right? I stand corrected. Takuma Inoue is ranked number 12 in the WBO right now as it stands. He's not ranked in the IBF. He is not ranked in the WBA. And he is not ranked in the WBC. But he's ranked in the IBF at number 12. He's ranked, some of the guys he's ranked around right now are guys like, Rais Salim, Angelo Leo, but Angelo Leo's moved up to 126, so that's not really a realistic fight right now. But Jason Cunningham, who was the British European champion, beating Gamal Yafai, I think that'd be a good fight. Takuma Inoue versus Jason Cunningham, I think would be a really good fight. You got a guy that's established himself as one of the top guys in that weight class in the British level in Cunningham, because when you beat the Gamal Yafai as the world, you are a top British level fighter in your weight class. Inoue has now done that as Japanese champion. and even got a WBO regional belt. So I think I would like that fight for him next. His boxing skills against a long rangy southpaw like Cunningham. But I really think that like Naoya Inoue isn't the only Inoue in that family that people should be paying attention to. You know, Takuma is a very, very well schooled boxer, and I think, you know, he's 2 fights away from making some serious noise in this weight class. If he can continue to get wins and do what he's doing, he's 1 or 2 wins away from making some serious noise in this division. You know, I know on the WBC rankings, you got number 11 ranked contender Aaron Alameda, who just lost to Angel Leo his last fight. I think that'd be a great fight for Takuma. I think Takuma needs to now venture off from fighting the Japanese guys and things like that, even though they're good fighters. And I think he needs to start fighting guys more on the world level now, like or at least in the rankings, like Jason Cunningham, Aaron Alameda, Mike Plania, these type of guys who are lower top 15 kind of guys in the organizations, but guys that will get in ranking position, because he's a fun fighter to watch. Very sharp, very smart, moves well, has great agility. Creative, just very creative when setting up his punches, and always willing to throw that second and third punch, doubling up and tripling up on punches that you don't normally see fighters doubling and tripling up on. And if you do, it's normally guys who are like athletic freaks of nature, like, you know, Roy Jones Jr. and stuff like that. So I want people to, if you don't know who Takuma Inoue is, he is the brother of Naoya Monster Inoue. He's not punching like his brother Naoya Inoue, so he's not a monster as far as like, you know, his punching power, but he's a monster as far as his technique and his creativity and his agility and things like that. So look out for him, man. Had a really good fight with Furuhashi on the Inoue Donaire undercard. And if you haven't seen it, I would imply you to go watch it. And if you do, and if you've seen him fight before, let me know what you think about Takuma Inoue in the comments, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Take the time to subscribe. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so help me get there as quick as possible by hitting that subscribe button and join the untouchable True School Sports Empire today. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time,
thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.